Hi, in today's video I would like to show you another Russian cheat, called Avira. The developer has been providing software for many years, initially for Counter-Strike Global Offensive, now he has prepared a program for Counter-Strike 2. The developer offers us fully external software that works at the kernel level. This makes it completely undetectable for VAC. In this video I will show a review and shortly demonstrate the capabilities of the software. The menu of the cheat is very simple. Unfortunately, we will not find animations or elegant graphics here. The design is very simple and raw. It is based on Misc. The naming of the tabs is confusing, but the arrangement of the options is quite logic and you can get used to it. The developer apparently went for functionality, not design. The ESP settings are divided into 3 sections, but in this video I will only focus on the one dedicated to the player. The cheat programmer has really given us a lot when it comes to visual effects for players. There are all the settings here that we could possibly wish for. The developer has also allowed us to select multiple variants for each function, as well as changing colors for each function. ESP is very smooth, does not stutter during movement and supports more than 60 FPS. Aimbot has a lot of configuration settings. To a person not familiar with it, it can seem quite confusing. After all, too off settings can seem scary. The recoil control only works when aiming at an opponent. I miss the configurations for pitch and yaw here, but it feels like the aimbot does not control recoil 100%. The aimbot is very clever and adapts to the player's movement. When it can't reach a particular hitbox it selects it itself and aims at the nearest one. With so many configuration options, Aimbot can be set to aim exactly the way you want. It is very humanized. The basic Triggerbot settings allow us to choose who it will target and how it will be activated. Professional options allow the Triggerbot to be set with precision. Numerous settings of delays and filters of the Triggerbot's action allow for the simulation of humanized firing. The developer has added an option that allows the software to make sure that our opponent is definitely in our field of fire. This delays the action of the Triggerbot, but practically every time the Triggerbot will hit. Miscellaneous is a mix of almost all the options. Visual, aimbot, movement as well as function settings can be found here. The developer has added here many features known from internals such as bunny hop, auto accept or hit sound. We can also change here the number of frames per second we play at. Aimbot in the software is flawless. The feel of it I could compare to if it was a very good aimbot and every one of our shots was hit. I would add the ability to configure the percentage of recoil control, but still without these features this aimbot is still great. 9.5 out of 10. Triggerbot keeps up with the level of aimbot. Thanks to the professional settings we can configure all options. The option to additionally check if the crosshair is definitely on the opponent works great. What I miss here is the option to check which hitbox the aimbot is on. Other than that, the trigger works great. 9.5 out of 10. The visual settings are great, they have a lot of options, a lot of color settings, they are smooth. 10 out of 10. The miscellaneous settings are good, and they also have plenty of options. I don't use most of them. 10 out of 10. The cheat menu is quite ugly and chaotic. The developer could have done it better. 6 out of 10. It is worth adding that the cheat has a function such as a walk bot. This can help you to gain levels in order to farm crates or levels. However, I am not reviewing this feature as I do not use it. A few things I would like to add. The cost of the program is 250 rubles per month, which is about $3. The program runs on a kernel base, which makes the software completely invisible to the VAC. The first launch of the program is quite complicated, especially the initialization of the hardware ID. In the package with the program you also get Steam Idle completely free forever. Unfortunately I was not able to receive this due to problems with my VK account. The overall rating of the software is 9.5. I got the program for free for testing by the developer. The link to purchase can be found in the description, as well as my config.